Yeah, I think it's just better at this point to it would be a lot better for her to take ownership and just be like, yeah, okay, than to continue to try to guilt people, which is, I feel like, been a tactic of hers the whole time. Play a victim. That has been her main tactic.
I think
no one will work with me.
Play the victim. Yeah. She's been playing it the whole time.
And even now, we're all just like, come eat, have wine, like do whatever. Yeah. She just wants to stay in her room and be, oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
When she's the one that's literally, I don't know,
her worst enemy.
I also just think that it speaks volumes that, like, if someone is able to, in 10 minutes, convince your entire alliance that you are not trustworthy, it's because you did something, and there are already obvious holes that your team, because they wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, have overlooked, you know?
And the one person that she's been bad-mouthing the most is the one that she tried to pull over, you guys tried to pull over to your alliance.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's kind of...
That doesn't make any sense.
Either. But, you know, why would she? Think about that for a second. If he's so terrible and this bad person and untrustworthy.
Right, and she would flip-flop a lot. She'd be like, he's so terrible. Oh, I want to like him. Meaning that it would make sense for you to come over and join us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she wouldn't seem completely...
You know, all about
when y'all were
game.
having the discussion about bringing me over to potentially, like, do what the deal was going to
right.
be, what was her stance then? Was she like, sure, yeah, or like, who's
yeah, then it changed. Then it changed all of a sudden. I think it was hers, and we were all just like, that would be great. We'd love to have Todrick back in the fold. And then she was not complaining anymore.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing, it would take a lot for someone to convince you that I have been, like, playing you this entire time.
Oh, yeah.
And they would have no details, and there would be no way that, like, you know.
She did change her tune so quickly. Like, now all of a sudden, the least trustworthy person in her mind would be part of our tight little four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, in 5 minutes.
Because it was the best for her game.
Because... And I didn't even realize why. I was just like, oh, I guess she's, you know, finally figured it out. Like, that he's okay.
But then what she would have probably started to try to do was get him to take out Cynthia or you to take out him. You know what I mean? Like,
So
she
then
would
one
have
of us
started
would
trying
take
to
her.
work
Right.
that final four to just get her.
And I honestly think that when her mood probably changed was the day before that. I went to her and said, listen, I came into this game to play by myself. I love Miesha and I'm going to be loyal to her, but I know that Miesha is like the biggest target in the house, and should she happen to leave, I'm going to need somebody else to work with. And if that were to happen, I will work with you, but I'm not going to do it unless she's not in the house.